We good?
Ready, set, here we go.
Remember when I used to start the show by screaming?
Nah. Okay, start with the bouncer titty. Tell her bouncer titty. There you go. There you go, girl. Yes.
Woo, better.
Feeling good?
Yes. I don't know why. Like this YouTube camera is messing with my whole right now. Like somebody bumped our camera. Something done happened. But push it forward, please. It's like, you know.
What up, y'all? We on the SipsTea the Show.
We about to sip some tea.
We already got a tea logged in.
Yeah,
I
it's one of the days when you forget shit. Like, I done forgot what the hell's going on, you know?
But you know what? This is the day we'll never forget. Because it's Wednesday.
It's hump day.
It's hump day.
And
we sip the tea.
We have a chair.
My cup is full and we have a chair.
It's your cup full. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to go ahead and get y'all cup full. Go ahead.
And let me say this. Normally, you know what I'm saying, my cup be full with the H2O.
Yes.
But our surprise guest, she came in lit, so I said I need to be lit.
I guess.
So we can all be lit on SipsTea the Show.
She can't be lit by herself.
I said, I got we all gonna be lit. And guess what? She made me be like, you know what?
Yeah,
we're on the
yeah. Turn
on the chef. Like, I'm ready to get through the segment just to bring her on.
I know that's right. Yeah, I know. Don't you feel like Russian politics?
Yeah, like her. Let's get to it.
I felt the same way. So
no,
yes.
Thank y'all so much for watching. Once again, it's Wednesday. It's your girl Eb Deceleb
and GemDTwin.
And the titties always shaking, and we're bringing you SipsTea the
Shake it,
Show.
don't fake it.
Every week she comes with something different.
I mean,
like I gotta stop recording her intro so I can be like, okay, bitch, what intro?
Yeah, can we do like a montage of all my little titty bounces and my different shirts and stuff?
Last week we caught the Holy Ghost. A week before that we had this. But no, thank you guys for watching. Again, you can catch us on the T Spot on Facebook, Instagram at SipsTea the Show, as well as YouTube at SipsTea the Show as well. So,
yes, please tune in. Once again, all right. You know what? Wait a minute. Can we pause it for a second? Pause it for a second, though. Right, pause it for a second. Because first of all, this daggone producer of ours, she's getting out of pocket. Y'all don't know. Last show, what she do last show? She was like, she was like, okay, that segment is over. Cue the music. She cued the shit herself. Now,
we still trying to get people on the damn news.
Okay. So what I want to say before, because that's part of my positivity. Okay, my own little tea I was brewing. Okay, your girl GemDTwin. If you've been watching my feed or whatever. Okay, so I kind of like did a little rap, you know what I'm saying? Like I got bars. I had bars. So what I wanted to tell y'all was, hold on, because we gotta intro this song. The song is now on iTunes. So the kid, Spotify, GemDTwin is on iTunes and Spotify.
So can we get a live mini concert?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
But don't forget, it's called On the Gram. See, they don't even know how to look at it. Hey.
She can enter. Here go the producer.
Yeah.
Here go the producer.
You got it. Okay, producer, if you're going to do all of that, don't forget about YouTubers. Okay, yeah, part of your bush and then for the YouTubers. Hey. Guess what? You know how you say I don't own the rights to this music? Yes, we do. You won't be recording us for this one.
No. But can you get a live? I'm just trying to understand. Like, what
can I get a live what?
Can you speak performance?
Not in these clothes.
No. But you can perform it to the mic.
Oh, yeah.
You got bars. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Still nothing.
This is not my verse.
This is
Does that sound like me? Oh. This gonna be Gem the Twin positivity. Okay. It's not every day that the kid, you know, is on Spotify and iTunes and everything. You know what I'm saying? So look at me. I'm like, you can Google me now. Like, you can Google me. First of all, let me say, throwback. You can Google me. You can find some shit. Yeah. You've been able to Google me, but yes. But yeah, so I know you guys are waiting for it. Would you like it? So tune in, people. We're not gonna get anything. I tried to get an intro, a live concert here, but she wasn't doing it for us. She said you gotta follow her on the side of the
I'ma give Beyonce while you giving them a rose. I'm a fashion model, the whole world is my stage. And if you don't like it, stay the fuck up off my page. My Instagram stay lit, my stats is feeding your obsession. Then I disappear just to keep these bitches guessing. And juicy all around, fluffy padding for the superhero Amazon, a whole different breed. That's a fact, and yes, I love to tease. So when you see me, best believe you see these double D's. Instagram model, what I to be doing shows. Keep switching up so you can never say you know me. It's your A1 from day one. Dismissed like it ain't nothing. Gemini is my pride, so don't you push my buttons. No games like in the past, don't be surprised if I let your ass. Wait, I gotta do this. I gotta drop the motherfucking mic on this. Don't drop this motherfucking mic, it's expensive as fuck. Yo, that's my girl GemDTwin, aka Keleeba, the motherfucking Scott Boss bitch. Wait a minute. Keleeba, the motherfucking Scott Boss bitch. Wait a minute. Goddamn. Live and now. Oh, really? A double D? One of these double D's. I mean, it's nothing but to say fuck up off your family. Say, if you don't like it, if you don't like these, if you don't like these, if you don't like these, if you don't like fuck with me, stay the fuck up off my page. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, dismiss yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, the motherfucking you know, like when I was first in the studio trying to get this all together, you know, I wanted to make sure that I could appeal to the masses. Well, of course, Instagram and social media. I need you to go back to the voice that was just. Oh, you want me to be that bitch? Yeah, you want me to be that bitch? Don't forget. Okay. GemDTwin is a Gemini. Okay, so you never know who you're gonna get. You know, like I'm not sure. You know what? Depending on what circle I'm in, you might get this. You might get a bit of Valley just so that you can understand me, or you might get this. Yeah. So y'all, she turned it. That's what's up. Please go check her out. Yes. Go to iTunes. Look at iTunes and Spotify. I'm so sorry. Do we need to have a listening party? We are going. Well, we're under construction too. Oh my God! Dab it. Let me dab myself. Yes. Honey, these lies in my performance. Yes, honey. You just gave a show. You gave a damn show. So I'm hot under these lies. They are unforgiving. So yes, definitely. So when under construction mixtape part 2 comes out, I think and then SipsTea the Show, I think a listening party launching. I think we gotta do the motherfucker. It's only long overdue. Yo, shout out. We're definitely gonna keep this show moving, but that was a special sneak peek of what GemDTwin is always shaking up. Whether we knew it was gonna happen or not. I damn sure didn't know. I damn sure didn't know. But that's the thing about this show is you catch it live. Yes, this is our reality. This is our life. It's nothing uncut, and we haven't chopped this video up yet. So yes, this is what's happening. Motherfucking deal. I do declare, honey. You did your thing. Even when we don't want you to, you gonna see it. It's real. It's live. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in to SipsTea the Show. If you just tuning in, you missed GemDTwin, my little private performance on the gram. Check it out on iTunes and Spotify by the DDTINC. And your girl GemDTwin. So, and also you guys, part of my positivity as well is check out our banner. Like we actually are going to be in a parade this weekend.
Two parades this weekend, and you will see the banner displayed. So SipsTea the Show, we're actually trying to get something.
We should carry the banner. You want
to carry it?
I say, why not?
No car.
No, we're gonna carry it, and we're gonna figure out.
I'm not a majorette though.
We're gonna do it. Okay.
I don't have any.
And that's just it. We're going to do it because guess what? People might want to take pictures in front of the goddamn banner, and we might want.
Oh, they're going to take pictures in front of it.
So we're going to carry it.
But how am I going to interview people if I'm, ask them how fabulous the sign is if I'm standing there holding it and walking down the street? And who's going to pat my face? Okay. Anyway, we'll convene on that, and you guys will see
the business cards.
Yes. Of course, you can't see that, but they look very much like this.
We go.
So, yes, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you are watching us on the T Spot, but also move on over to YouTube. Don't forget, we're trying to move the traffic over to YouTube at SipsTea the Show. Also, guys, check us out on Twitter. I just started our Twitter page, so please go to Twitter because I do not want to be like lonely on Twitter. Like, GemDTwin already has a Twitter.
Needs somebody.
SipsTea the Show now has a Twitter.
She talks already to herself, but she, one twin talks to the other twin, and she's always like in her head.
Why you
but she does like that third person party.
Why? What? I didn't. You give me back for the glasses, the personalities. Okay, all right, it's all good.
And then this bitch go again.
It's all good. They should have been watching. But guys, we have a special guest for you tonight.
And we're do the positivity.
And so I done had so much positivity that I just brought in with you guys. So I'm going to turn it over to Eb Deceleb, and she's going to give y'all some more inspiration. If that was my inspiration, no.
That was
what you got for the people.
Look, bitch. I mean,
how you feeling?
It don't compare.
Froggy.
Let's
delete. Okay.
And y'all, my positivity is always related to whatever the fuck I done went through that week. So this point is another one. But I actually had a good week because guess what? While you were brewing your tea, I was also brewing yours. My own. Yeah. I got a promotion at work.
Yes, everybody, congratulate
I worked really, really hard for it. I'm looking to do big things, but also looking to continue to incorporate us into what I'm doing on my full time as well. So eventually, I ain't got to incorporate them. It's just all about us. So that's
Eb Deceleb is moving from boss bitch to super boss bitch to mega boss bitch. Like she's, moving up the ladder. So we're gonna have to find new titles for you.
But you know what I mean? Here's the thing. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna keep it moving. Because you mentioned the whole title thing. So the title that they created for me, they don't actually have it within our company.
Okay.
So they actually created a special title for me.
Because you're a special person. Oh,
exactly.
And they say,
corporate, and corporate actually sent me my offer letter.
Okay.
So I didn't even get it from the ground level. I actually got it from corporate. So pretty really excited about that as well. But
they created positions. You know what that is? Your lane. You know what I'm saying? You were in your lane. You was like, listen there. You better get it together. They were like, oh, we don't know what the title is. Let me help you out. So that's awesome though. Congratulations.
I think this quote goes without saying. It's from success.com because we just, for just all talking about success and everything this week. And then also with our guests, our celebrity, I call all of our guests celebrity guests.
Yes, celebrity guests.
Okay. But it says, life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best.
Okay. Amen.
I mean, and I think that was just like, everybody's like, I'm the best. No, it's about trying. Just do your best. It doesn't require you to, we don't all got to, as long as we give 100%, that's right there. We're putting in that effort,
Absolutely.
Right? We don't have to, I'm number one. No.
Absolutely.
Just plant your seeds and let that shit manifest itself.
Yeah, and that trying starts with the beginning.
It does.
One foot in front of the other. So I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that because a lot of times it's failure to launch because you don't even try. You don't even push yourself because you never try. You never even actually put yourself out there and, actually got it going. So you guys, I see you guys in the T Spot. We are waiting for more people. I mean, we're not really waiting, but don't forget, if you get a chance, if you guys are YouTubers, definitely check us out on YouTube at SipsTea the Show. And today we're broadcasting from both of the channels. But on SipsTea the Show on YouTube, we can actually read your comments. So if you guys want to comment on something you hear from our guest that is in the studio today,
y'all about to love this.
You're gonna love our guest today. You're gonna look. I'm shaking it because of that.
I love her
You're gonna love our guest today. So if you guys think you might want to tune in on YouTube and comment, do so. Get your butts over to YouTube because you can actually comment. We can see the comments. You guys have some questions for her. You can also go there. But yes, So as we move in, do we need a little bit of music?
I
need a little bit of music to bring our guests in. But let me tell you guys who our guest is today. Should I tell them now after the music or like what? Like what do I do? Like where?
Let's start because I think she deserves
a titty shake, a little beat.
We don't own the right to this music. Oh, we do own it. Say it.
Oh, this particular music we don't own the rights to. Okay, so
we don't own it.
We do not.
So don't be sending us some more.
We don't own it.
And you need to be happy we put your shit on our show.
But is this for our guests? Like, is this your ish? Okay. That makes it better in the club, baby. Yes, Dave. Let her walk through because
she gotta give us a shimmy now.
I think she should shimmy on through. She gotta shimmy on through. You a shimmy. You a shimmy. Welcome.
Welcome to my mail like AOL.
Okay. Carolina Kitchen, wishing
Let's go. All the old chicken and shit y'all eat.
Y'all low key, we was eating Popeyes.
I'm so mad at everything that they say right now. I'm so mad at everything I'm hearing y'all say. Like, don't be telling them about our chicken.
I like him. That's my boo.
It's not just that's cool. We like that. As long as it makes.
We ain't gonna own no
as long as it makes you feel sexy.
We gotta make sure we stay.
I feel sexy, period.
I know that's
right. Make me feel sexy.
I know that's right.
They
you know why?
Sexy to make me feel extra sexy.
Okay. Let me see. That's the perfect segue for me to introduce our guest. The guest today is. I'm gonna need the producer.
I need you to put like 5 sexy in front of that.
Bring it on down.
Sexy.
Sexy.
You make it seem like you really.
Okay. So our guest today is Miss Valencia J.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Wink with Pink herself, baby.
And if you ain't winking with Pink, honey, I'm sorry who you winking with because your shit is tired.
If you ain't
if you ain't got certified mail, you're fired. Anywho.
Moving on. So, if you've been watching the feed this week, you know that Valencia J will wow those brows, honey. She will snatch it to the back. She will snatch it to the max.
Along with your grandmother and your grandfather.
Okay. So, we, of course, had to have her in the studio today because everybody is all about these brows.
Yeah. No, they're not. Let's keep it 100. You're not. And you're still going with Ching Ching Chong. You know, the fake names King Kong. You know, all that bullshit. No, you're not.
They're not about their brows.
No, they're not.
So, if you would like your brows,
first of all, let me just say this.
Yeah.
We are all divas. And everything is supposed to be what it is. But if I look at you and I look at your brows and they look scary, Mary, stop going to them little chink joints. Just stop. Just because they charge you $5 on top of them lashes that hurt your
$8. It's $8.
It's $8. I don't know.
Sometimes it's
I don't know because I do celebrity stuff. So at the end of the day,
you better get with it.
You gotta pay for what you want. Mm-hmm. So don't get mad because your lashes sitting on your pillow looking like your man penis.
Oh,
hello.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Small.com.
Okay. Did you just get?
Where did it all go? I was here. The lashes came on the pillow, and then a penis came in the room. Exactly. I don't know what happened.
No,
I don't know.
Penis laid on the pillow.
All I was trying to do was get the timing together. And I turned my head for 1 minute, and the viewer's lashes was on the pillow with a penis. What? Okay. So you know,
I want to get right into it.
We got
her to introduce who she is. Look, I want you to introduce what you do, why you do it, how you do it, and where you see yourself.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
be fair to the
people. Okay. Let's be fair.
They want to know.
First of all, my name is Valencia J. Jackson. But I don't have that money. But at the end of the day, it's Valencia J. My business is Pinky Brows and Lash Boutique. How I started was because my mom was a cancer patient. I went to London to learn how to do eyebrow extensions. I have my license in actually cosmetology and esthetician. Trust me, I'm educated. My student loans I'm still trying to pay that shit off.
Okay.
So it's showing me that. And at the end of the day, I'm certified in everything I do. Once my mom lost her eyebrows, you have to look at women. We as Black women, we sell ourselves short. And when I say we sell ourselves short, we look at what we can get real fast. What you want real fast is somebody that speak child, right? They speak all that. They speak all that stuff that you don't understand, but yet they do your feet, your nails, and you still tip them after they done thin your brows out. And the first thing I look at is your brows because they look like spaghetti loops. Sorry, but it's real.
Look, so this is my thing. Okay, so
and they double dip.
Oh, what does that mean?
Double dip means when they're in the wax, when you lean back thinking you're getting the best quality of what you're supposed to get, they're double dipping, which means the person that was before you is on your skin.
Yeah, we're all getting the same.
So you get what you paid for.
Wow. Okay. What about? And I know we still want to go. I just want to ask, what about because I do threading. What about
threading is? I learned threading too. Don't get me wrong, because I wanted to be open. Let me just keep it 100. First of all, we weren't even supposed to learn threading because it was supposed to stay within the culture. If you actually go, for people that don't go outside their element, go outside your element and learn it. So with threading, they learn. And I learned this from a friend of mine, and I will not say her name because me and her have been friends for over 30 years. And she told me this. They take their people in the back to learn threading, and it only takes them 30 minutes. So while they're sitting in the mall and you thinking you're getting the best thread ever, you're actually getting not the best thing going on. I'm going to leave it at that.
What do you mean? They train them?
They train them for 30 minutes and put you in the mall. So everybody's like, oh, it's $20. You can do the $20 and you can be on a budget for your brows, but don't come to me to fix your brows and add stuff to it when they tear it up. Because when I give you my price, it is what it is, and that's how it got to go.
But then prices set in stone?
No, certain people I like, certain people I don't. But if you come with an attitude, it is what it is. It is what it is. And let's sip the tea on it. I don't have
where your tea at?
No,
the funny part is, now I will say this, Valencia J is a very real person. Now you also deal with people in all walks of life. I will say this. She's on SipsTea the Show and she's going to keep it real. And she's a very, very down to earth woman. And I cannot say that you change for anybody. You might tone it down for who a little bit just so they're not scared.
I tone it down if you're giving it to me for the night.
Exactly.
And you paying a bill.
If you give him.
Oh, okay. But after that, when you wake up, because I don't wire your brows, and I can wax a lot of things, honey. I got men that get butthole bleaching and waxing.
Okay, wait. So now while we on this subject,
can I get a sip of tea? Can I get some tea? I need caramel with honey and some sugar, please. Because if we gonna get into it, let's be real with it.
Let's get into it.
I'm saying y'all ain't ready.
So
you ain't ready.
Look,
let me take my bracelet off because it's a fake Rihanna.
Hey, Nene. Hey, Nene, girl, you need to go on YouTube so you can actually comment because that is my boo. Hey,
Nene.
But listen, let me tell you guys. Okay, so while we on this subject, because it's jumping around, we up in here a little bit.
Yes.
In rare form.
We sipping tea.
We are sipping tea. We are spilling tea. And I told you guys that Valencia J was going to spill it.
I do bleaching. I do all that.
Yes, along your list. Let's just tell them your list of services because she does do. She get all up in your cracks and crevices. Okay. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I played on both sides of the field, and I love what I see sometimes. But sometimes Mother Nature has shortened something, and some of you bitches ain't so clear. So at the end of the day, you might want to clean your landscape before you come to me because services will not be rendered.
Oh, I know that's right. You know what? We were talking to the tattoo doctor kind of similarly about something like that, like as far as people coming and they kind of have a stench or they're not necessarily hygienic. Let's just
hygienically clean.
Yeah, let's be real about it.
Let's be 100.
Hygiene is very, very important, and sometimes people come for services, and those services actually have something to do with your body parts, your crevices.
I'm gonna just say this: everybody has a different smell.
Yeah,
lesbian, not. Trust me, I've been on both sides. I love it all.
Ooh, okay.
But at the end of the day, let's not even go there. But you gotta make sure you come like you woke up to care about your body. Because I'm gonna make you pay for my time wasted and stinking up my house. Because now I gotta burn incense and get that shit cleared out before I got family members at the end of the day.
Okay. And so also we wanted to so one of the things, and I have to also give you a little bit more with the intro. One of the reasons I said let me bring Valencia J is not only just because she's completely colorful, but also because
colorful.
Colorful.
What do you mean? I'm a unicorn.
That just means she.
I didn't date R. Kelly. I wasn't in the mood.
She about to set up myself.
I could have, but I didn't.
She about to set up my. You know, if you get too loud.
I'm sorry,
you know.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, so another reason is because she's been consistently doing the biz since the beginning of time. Like she's been pimping since pimping. Mm-hmm. And you know, a lot of times when we talk about people brewing their tea, and that's what this segment is all about. Okay. We talk about people brewing their tea. You know, you're actually putting yourself out there. You have your setbacks, you have your triumphs.
That's what I want to get into.
Yeah, you have your setbacks, you have your triumphs, you have things that will be gems for other people. You know what I'm saying? Not just saying, hey ladies, don't come up in here with your snot smelling ratchet or anything like that. But also, you know, what kind of influential things might you want to say to other people trying to start their businesses? Because it's not easy. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy.
What was some of like the struggles that you face? Here's the thing. How long have you been in business?
I've been in business over 20.
Over 20. So and I want people to know that to stay in business for over 20 years, you have to be doing something right.
And
so
she's done some of the celebrities.
My trials were, I cared, to be very honest and not really try to. Can I get a sip of tea? But at the end of the day, I mean, not to not really give a lot of myself, but I'm going to be a little vulnerable because we need to hear it. And one thing of color, we don't hear it. Everybody wants everybody to see what the good is. I'm going to tell you what the bad is.
Yeah.
You're going to always have people that's going to fake like they're with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not going to be with you because you're going to be doing let me just keep it 100. Can I keep it 100?
Yes, please keep it 100.
Okay.
That's what we do on this show.
Keep it 100.
It's about to get real.
And this comes from a lot of heart and soul. And I want the next person, and I'm writing a book reference because I really want people to understand. People are going to come to you as wolves, and they're going to come to you as lions, like they're with you. But you're going to be the only person doing the work.
Yeah.
And you're going to be drained. And by you being drained, thank you. No, it's okay.
Bring that tea in.
Bring that tea.
We have to bring the tea in.
While you're being drained, they're taking your energy and they're taking your ideas. Everybody does not share your ideas. So don't come in and think, oh, my friend gonna be with me because she down for me. Let me tell you something. It's bullshit. Keep that shit to yourself. Write it in a journal. And then when you find somebody that's on the same wavelength, that's just as crazy as you are, then that's who you need to be with. Because I'm going to tell you, I've given so many people that still follow me on IG, Facebook, all that.
Hey, haters.
Basically. Deuces that took my ideas. Right.
Say the fuck up off my page.
Right. But that follow you to take your idea. And honestly, they might be like, I'm so proud of you. Bitch, they hate you. They want you to fail. They want your shit to fail. And they looking for you to die. Because they already took your idea that you sat in private with, drunk, high, smoking weed, whatever you were doing during your weed, whatever you do.
Yeah.
They took that shit and they mixed it in theirs. And they took all your clients and your little friends, and now you're friends with them. And then you're going to be still trying to figure out, where the fuck did I go?
What do they call that? Pilfering? Yeah, people will pilfer your ideas. They will
buffering.
They will pilfer your friends.
Like Comcast.
But here's the thing that I do know, and not to get religious or biblical, but y'all know I love my Jesus. But what's meant for you is always going to come for you.
Let me just say this, and she's absolutely right. Let me just say this. One thing I did not have. I did not at the time. I started my business over. I started my business over. I started my business over and over and over again. But every year I set myself up to take a class, to get educated. Let me say something about Black people. Y'all get so comfortable in your shit. Stop. Because the system changed 24 hours, however it changes. It changes all the time. You can be drunk and smoke a joint all day long. Never tell somebody that's your, because anybody can smile in your face and say that you're a friend. They hate you. Everybody not your friend. Like Tupac said, I just read it today. Everybody not your friend.
Yeah, that is true.
Everybody's not your friend. So don't say, oh, my friend. No, bitch, that's your associate that's getting information because you did the legwork and now you're giving them your personal information. Yeah. So now they done, now you're like, how the fuck she get her business up? Because bitch, you gave her all the free shit. Yeah. Dummy.
Yeah. All the things that you took your time to get educated on or took your time to learn. They actually pilfer all of the information.
Or not just that. Let's talk about putting your money into.
You put your money into it. You telling your friend, I'm going to take this class and then I'm going to teach you what they taught me. She ain't had to pay for the class. Bitch, charge her ass what they charge you 2 times what that class was. Stop giving your stuff away for free, people.
I guess sometimes that actually comes with knowing your worth. And actually, because don't get me wrong, you guys know, GemDTwin, I'm the first one out here. I do not believe in crabs in a barrel. I think we got to do better. Period. That's always me.
But
do better.
Always evaluate that service.
Do better. But in doing better, we also have to appreciate each other for your business. I would never go to Valencia J. That's why these brows ain't done by pink yet.
It's okay.
And say, give me my shit. Give me, hey, girl. Like, give it to me free. No, because I respect your business.
I hate that shit.
But this is the thing.
I'm sorry. We are getting so, look, I have to pull these things back. I'm sorry. We are so excited right now. Like this?
No, like
this.
But I definitely want to piggyback on what GemDTwin was saying.
Yeah, we are so excited.
A lot of people want, when you invested in yourself. Where do you feel like my work is? And can I look at you as a friend when you're coming? Oh, girl, let me get the hookup on that. I'll give you a prime example. The industry that I work in, everybody, and I've already told you this before. It's very few people that I will actually work with that might follow me or this and that because they always want a discount.
We always.
And I'm like, okay, well, who's going to discount me?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's your job. That's your profession.
That's my profession.
Yeah, I'll let you guys in on a little something else as well. So GemDTwin, I rock my sister locks. I will tell you guys, my sister locks were done by my mom, who has been a technician in the business for over 14 years. She was actually one of the first people in this area to actually get sister locks, go through the training and say, hey, I'm going to do this for me, make this part of my business. Okay. So when GemDTwin went to get her sister locks done, $675, thank you, ma'am. And I would not dream of not giving my mother $675. She's told me several times, you got carte blanche, you my daughter, blah, blah, blah. I would never, because I feel like on some levels it's disrespectful not to pay somebody for their services.
The thing is, you have to look
for her craft.
But the thing is, what I'm learning too, and I can honestly be grateful. I'm not going to disrespect it. Being in the marriage that I was in and where I was at.
You were married. You got to.
I was married twice, honey. I had a husband and I had a wife.
Okay.
How about that?
She was like, yes, and yes. I don't know. Exactly. I do and I do.
Exactly.
I do.
Damn, you got married twice. I can't even get married.
I was married twice. Hold up. What you think lasted longer?
The one with the woman?
Or the goddamn right. That was 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But you can't give us a like, no.
But I mean, what I'm saying is that what I learned was I'm originally, I'm originally from Baltimore, and when you're stuck, and this is the environment, and this is why I really didn't want to come back to this particular area, and I'm really not trying to judge people. When I got trained, I'm not saying trained in a way of she sat down and trained me, but when I got over to another environment and I saw how Montgomery County worked, when I told them a certain amount,
that's the amount.
You know what they told me? That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just say something.
Do better.
For everybody, let me just say something. I'm a little hood. I'm a little ghetto. I would cuss you out. I'd probably run you over with my car. I wouldn't know. But at the end of the day, let me just say this. I am Valencia J, and I have culture, and I have a lot of other things going on in my life. But one thing I can say that my ex-wife taught me, she taught me a different environment. And when I got out of that, when I saw that, and I saw how good I was, and I wasn't even charging enough.
Yeah.
When I get back over here, it's like, how you gonna budget me on your dead ass brow? You ain't got no brow. You got black liner.
Not a dead brow though.
It's 2018.
Not a dead brow though. Not a dead brow.
You look carpet. You look, what is it? Casket sharp?
Casket ready.
Is it ready or sharp?
Oh, casket sharp.
Y'all say that?
What you say?
Y'all,
that's what Tyler Perry said.
Damn things with casket in it. Y'all say that shit.
Nigger.
Oh my god. People, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like casket ready, casket sharp? I'm mad at both of y'all.
Can I say something though? And no disrespect to the areas or whatever the deal.
Right, exactly.
But no disrespect at all. But it is definitely when you have to go to a different. And I'm gonna tell you something.
A lot of times you do.
Because here's the thing, because I'm also a dog trainer. Right, so I have some people who, oh yeah, can you train my dog? I'm like,
when you give them out,
and then I'm like, okay, well, comes up to no, they're like, oh my god,
touch my invisible girl
to a different culture.
But when you go to Montgomery County, they
appreciate.
Okay, so let me say this: Black women,
all
women.
You
said I broke it down. I said all women on this side, any other county. I have been there where you were, but you get what you pay for. Yeah. So don't you go to Ming Ling that's tearing your brows up and double dipping in the wax. Don't come to me to help you bring your brows back. And when I give you my price, because I got to do extra work what Ming Ling did, don't go on my YouTube page and say I was some shit. Because your brows was some shit when you walked in. Tell the whole truth. When I walked in, my brows was some shit because I went to Ming Ling. Don't put one side into it.
Chong Li. Okay, y'all. Okay, so listen, guys. You heard it. That is what it is. Do not come up in here with no fucked up brows and ask somebody to perform miracles on what you've already done. And don't get me wrong, like,
I guess Valencia J gonna tax that ass.
You got a question. I got a question for. Okay. So we have a question from the studio. We got a question from the studio, and then we're gonna have to actually move to because we gotta get your tea on this, girl. You got a comment. I need to know what you think about some of this stuff. We're gonna run down in the studio tonight. What's the comment? Question.
You said when you first started, your mom.
My mom was a breast cancer survivor.
Okay.
And then her cancer came back in the same breast. They ended up having to remove it.
Okay.
So my mom couldn't grow eyebrows. She went bald. I made wigs for her. I can do that.
I thought that I was about to say that actually, yes. I remember
you
saying stuff about making wigs.
What did you do with her eyebrows then?
I actually went to London.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for your pay for your shit. So when I give you my price, don't look at it and say, oh, that's too expensive. No, bitch, I got a certification and I stay up on it every year.
Okay.
I went to London and I have a teacher. Her name is Kim. I'm not gonna give her last name, but at the end of the day, she showed me they have a particular adhesive. People call it glue here.
Yeah. Adhesive.
So glue.
Right.
It's adhesive in the white term. But it's adhesive that doesn't have any chemicals in it because a lot of cancer patients go through chemo.
Right.
They can't do a lot of chemicals. And it's called eyebrow extensions. And it lasts like 3 to 4 weeks, all on the individual.
Yeah. Okay.
So I charge a small amount for that because women, New Year's, they want brows. They want to go out and party. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom is actually home right now because my son is graduating and she has no brows. I just actually did her brows tonight. So,
okay. Hey, Mom. Got them brows done.
Yeah, she on fleek.
Slave
on my nerves, but she got a boyfriend I don't like. I ain't never met him.
But he gonna love them brows when she come back.
No, he not gonna love nothing because we get ready to log all that down. Okay. But anyway, moving on.
Girl, you're not supposed to say no on TV because whatever happened, they're gonna be like, she was on SipsTea the Show talking about
he can't read either.
Oh shit.
No, but
oh my Lord.
That was what got me. That's what got. I mean, because you got so many hairstylists. To be honest, you have so many hairstylists, and it's oversaturated.
Yeah.
And I was an assistant to the best guys ever, and I just wanted to focus on what Black women don't. And I get a lot of white women be like, "You're the first Black woman that ever focused on brows." Because if you go online, they're always either London, German. They're never Black. So honestly, I'm the first Black woman that actually focused on brows.
That's what's up.
Okay, y'all.
So let's move on.
So you heard it. Trash.com. So yes,
where can we find,
exactly.
Where can we find you? Just want to end it out. Where can
you can find me on the whole stroll on the corner by the McDonald's.
Hello.
With a $1.
Twerking. She will twerk for cheap, but she will not do no brow. She will twerk for $5. But then brows, baby. $10. Prices went up because of inflation.
Exactly.
But
gas prices at $301.
But if you come to this business and you want them brows done, prepare to pay your penny. And the thing is it's so you can you can actually save up and get your brows done. Don't just stop it with the mailing thing because you just don't want to have to reckon with this.
Mailing alone.
I really didn't even know she felt that way. So I'm glad I ain't never coming in with my eyebrows all jacked up. I'm gonna grow everything back.
And we do butthole waxing.
Okay, because who knows?
Yeah, let us know everything that you do. Where can we find your website and things like
that? Yes, do the website, please.
We do that now.
Do it now. We like the plug, so we'll do it at the end as well.
www.pinkiesbrow.com.
Pinky's Brow and lashboutique.com.
And you can actually find me on YouTube. I have my video there, and actually I do everything. Anything you need wax can come off.
Okay.
And I have every type of client. I have male clients. I can't really give their names.
No, please don't.
But
you don't even know about that butthole. But you know what Pride coming up. Capital Pride is coming up.
If you want everything to look even in the back, you need to call me.
Okay. Capital Pride is coming up, guys. You know you like a good wax is a good wax.
A woman too.
So I'm just saying.
That's an LA thing though.
So okay, let's move on because Pinky's Brow and Lash Boutique. So we have to go into tea time. So it's tea time. Let me restart this clock because y'all know we just get out of control. That was supposed to be a 10-minute segment. We at 22.
Okay, my bad.
You got the game all the way.
And so actually, you guys, we're gonna today we're gonna get into the tea time, then we're gonna do the donkey of the day, and then we're gonna let
we don't have donkey of the day.
I mean, excuse me, Suga Honey Iced Tea, shit of the day. This is not the Breakfast Damn Club.
I don't even understand why she does that.
So, and then we're gonna let Valencia J end this out. So for the tea.
You got one at 9 o'clock. It's about to be 10 o'clock.
Actually, we didn't. There's a timer on our live.
5 minutes.
There's a timer on our live. 60. Listen, guys.
Everybody's lunching in behind the camera.
Who votes to override?
Wait a minute. She said we got 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody go ahead.
5 minutes.
Excuse me, you guys out there in YouTube and Facebook.
We only have
almost
minutes.
20 minutes. It's like 18 minutes.
Our producer,
but I can't. She went chicken.
She's trying to rush us. Wait, we're gonna get
through
all our
damn
segments.
Oh,
we got 20 damn minutes.
Girl.
She got me thinking we got 5 minutes. I'm all like, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta do this. We gotta do that.
On a gram on there. I got
to
perform the whole
she
song for 5 minutes. Okay.
So back to our
tea time.
Tea time.
Okay, so it's tea time, y'all. It is tea time, you guys.
Your cup full.
Hey, Lynn. We see you in the tea spot. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in to YouTube and Facebook. The tea spot for SipsTea the Show, and you over there on Instagram over there, babies.
Oh yeah, Instagram.
Yes. So thank you at SipsTea the Show. But okay, so for tea time, we're just gonna run through some stuff for tea time. So we gotta get to this Suga Honey Iced TEA.
Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely
So for tea time, what I wanted to talk about.
Are you talking about what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Because I'm talking about.
You talking about the babies? It's the babies.
You talking about the babies?
I want to talk about the babies. Okay, so clearly at this point in my life, I have baby fever, and so who should put up baby fever pictures? But the queen herself. Now I'm gonna have to shout out my daughter right now because she
baby fever. Are you looking to have another baby?
Mm-hmm. I would have been actually. I just don't think it's gonna happen. That is the tea. The tea is the tea. Yeah, I was actually. I would. actually have loved to have a baby with my partner, but it doesn't really look like that's going to happen. But it doesn't stop you from having baby fever. Y'all know I love the kids, and you know, I think shout out to my babies, Thomas and the kid. Like when your kids get older and you realize the best thing in the world that you've ever done. There is nothing I could do on this planet that was better than being their mom. You know what I'm saying? For all my failures, for all my successes and everything, there's nothing that amounts to that. So clearly, as they get older, and I'm like, wow, like that's my legacy. That's what's going to be next. You know, baby fever.
You did a good job, though.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
And your baby's graduating.
Yeah, but I'm next on the list for babies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
17.
it is something like, I really, that is really, really a big thing. So anyway, for tea time, of course, I'm going to have to bring up B.
Okay.
Lady Beyonce and her little boo, Jay-Z, her little boo. I'm not going to say her husband. Her little boo. No, because I just don't feel like it.
Okay.
But, okay, so yeah.
Are they getting a divorce?
The Jay-Z Beyonce family posted pictures today. I think it was today. Yeah, today.
And a video
of the babies.
The twins.
The twins.
They
So
grown now.
they almost
why it's so late to post.
Well,
them.
it's strategic.
They're doing funny looking.
No, listen, it's on the run tour.
Because they was funny looking as babies. That's why.
If you ever call somebody baby funny looking in my presence, I'm gonna have to reach across.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna have to reach across my Eb Deceleb, y'all. Y'all don't want to see
that.
I
was funny looking coming out. I was the ugly motherfucking duckling, and now I'm a goddamn star.
But not when you that. No, I think the ugly stage is like when they come straight out the cooch and it's like, whoop.
Have you seen Jay-Z?
No, but this is what I wanted to say about that. No, let me just say this about that. You guys look at Instagram, and you guys, if you have not seen their pictures or whatever, check out the pictures. The one thing that I found to be very interesting is Beyonce in all her glory, honey. She will never change. Beyonce in all her glory, being who she was, and she's got that. She is mother of the universe with both her babies in hand, and Jay-Z over there thugging it out. He got a picture of the babies like he a hood nigga. It's like she's regal like. She's like, I hold the babies. This is the future. I'm a queen. She's giving me Egypt. She's giving me, you know, she got the hair wrapping. He giving me t-shirt.
And yes, and bottles,
and bottles. So I was like, yeah, on the run tour, okay. But they are promoting their little on the run tour, and I guess they wanted to definitely like highlight their family, which I'll go ahead and applaud them for, even if it's a strategic time to do it, because you want to know what do the babies have to do with the tour? No, the babies have. I think that they're actually going to play some like montage of the family. But you know what? Technically, and we not even going to spend that much time on it. I'm not even spending that time on Beyonce because she already got her money, and Jay-Z he already got his money. I'm gonna spend time on the babies. Yay! I wish they already got their money too. Yes, I would love. Yeah, they do got their money.
They got their money.
Can we talk about something that's really like strategic?
They do got their money. What?
Can we talk about how Drake got this with that prostitute and got a baby?
Child, yeah, but you know, we were talking about that. We were talking about that last week as well.
Everybody don't know who Pusha T is.
We were talking about Pusha T last week and his little stuff about out and Drake and all
that. Okay, but at the end of the day,
so did
Drake done shut it down and we're Drake. I don't see you.
Where your baby at?
Where your baby at?
That is a good segue because we did have to talk about him. Because where's your baby at? Like we know now,
how you gonna put on a private plane and you
Beyonce got her baby out. Why you don't got your baby out?
But my thing is this though: how you gonna be a nigga that put it out there and you turn around and you went up in that bra with no condom, yo?
Listen,
everybody done hit that shit, yo.
First of all, I personally don't want to get into who's doing who with no condom and stuff like that. Excuse me. There are way too many babies, celebrity babies out there that came from way too many dirty ass baby daddies. That came from way too dirty. I'm sorry, women's empowerment. Way too many fast females who was out there doing the damn thing.
Fetty Walk.
They've been getting out there. I'm not going to do that on this show. Now I can't. Now I can't point people to
Can
this
we
part.
Talk about something else?
Now, okay, listen.
I'm moving
on.
Kurt. And Rashida's pregnant again.
Wait, I ain't know that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She is pregnant again. Took that long toenail. He
The
got
show
it
is over. Stop the music.
I think Kirk Frost got a big ass dick or something.
No, he got that damn thumbnail in his throat.
Oh, wow.
Because if he got it, I need to know it.
That's the Adam's apple. The
No,
Adam's,
it's a thumbnail.
What
Because
you
that's
trying to do? You have to
not a damn thing.
Pardon my
She's saying that that's probably larger than his penis, but that's what she's saying. But you know, she's weird like that. She's wow, I didn't hear that. Where did you get that information from? So let's Google it. Okay, but look, while you can you Google that, because we can't Google it, but you can Google it. And why we doing this? Because you got to cite sources on this shit.
Yeah,
you got to cite sources,
and we name names for me.
We on SipsTea the Show, we got to cite these sources. We will get a lashing from our producer if we do not cite sources.
I'm going to check it. I'm checking.
Yeah, okay.
Hold fast.
Because I didn't.
Okay,
Rashida is such a.
Did you? Okay, so did you want to do something else for tea time, or was that enough tea? Because Miss Valencia Jada, she done put
one thing I gotta do. I gotta keep on top of my celebrities, honey. And just because she opened up shit in Houston, I'm gonna be there.
I know you will, because she's had a lot of celebrity clients.
Yeah.
So let's just
make sure.
Okay.
I want to make sure that Eb Deceleb didn't have something she had, because we got to get to this shit. I need, because I really need you guys to vote on the Suga Honey Iced TEA. So do you have a report?
Oh my God. The BET reported this.
BET.
Black Entertainment.
Okay.
You're black
entertainment.
Rashida's false marriage has been through a lot over the last few seasons.
Yeah.
Which it truly has.
Maybe she got pregnant.
From infidelity to a love child, grieving the loss of a loved one.
Okay. Yada, pregnant on.
And her husband, Kirk Frost's marriage has run its course. However, if new rumors are true, the couple might have worked things out, and the couple may be welcoming a new addition to their family.
To be continued.
So I think
let's put that on the back end. Let's go to Affinity, because I got so many things to say about that later. But we got to get to the
quiet moment really quickly. Just
for her baby. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, yes. Seriously. All right, let's all like slow down really quickly. You guys all
know how I feel about suicide.
Okay, first we have to do our due diligence
and give a quiet moment.
Because this is actually,
serious.
You know, we talk about things on this show. We just came off of Mental Health Month, and we've been talking about this an awful lot. And Kate Spade, in case you guys have did not know,
deceased.
Kate Spade is deceased. She was a designer. She's known for her bags. Actually, my computer bag right now is a Kate Spade. She was coming out with another line called Francis Valentine or Valentino or something like that. Valentino. And that was inspired by her daughter. She and her husband, I think, were actually working on that. Her daughter is 13 years old, and she leaves her behind. And there's a whole lot of things surrounding that, but she allegedly has committed suicide, and that is according. So they say. That's why I said allegedly there was suicide.
Right.
But she was battling mental illness. According to reports, she was battling mental illness. According to reports, People Magazine has been saying it.
A lot of people have actually.
People's Magazine has been saying it. The Shade Room has been saying that her husband came out and actually reported that she was dealing with mental illness, and she had been seeking help on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But
ironically enough, I mean, he's great that he's reporting all those sources. But however, and that's the truth to that, they were also going through a divorce.
Yeah, and they were going through a divorce.
Some foul play.
There could be. Right. Yes, you raised your hand. You would like to say?
No, the only thing I want to say, I don't know about the foul play. But let me just say this. We, as a culture, I don't know anybody. I have met a lot of African Americans that don't know anything about
mental illness.
Well, mental illness, or they don't know anything about, I can't think of his name right now, so they took it away from me. No, I'm trying to snatch a child like a girdle. I can't. Anyway, the bottom line is that this was already planned for us. If you look at our family, like our parents before our parents, anybody that went to therapy for help, you were weak.
Yes.
So
culture. That's the culture.
So what I'm saying is that Lynch. Something Lynch. I can't think of his name right now.
You want to Google
everybody? I can Google it real quick because I want to give y'all this. And the reason I'm saying this is because Willie Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody don't know who Willie Lynch is, and I'm gonna make it very quick and I'm gonna make it very brief. Everybody that has a mental illness, you got to look at your family. You have to look at your mother, your father, the people that was before your mother and your father. The way that they were raised, anybody that went to therapy, you were considered weak. Mm-hmm. And that was in the Black community.
Right.
So when you go to therapy and get the help. Right. Because we have bipolar. You have issues.
You have anxiety.
So, exactly, right. So stop thinking like, oh, that's not me. No, it is you.
Yeah,
I
you
suffer
need the help.
From it.
If you need the help, definitely go get it.
It's called the Willie Lynch syndrome. And everything he wrote down in that is everything that's happening right now.
Yes.
So go to that. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm done. You're on your own.
So we will take our moment of silence for Kate Spade and for all the sufferers of mental illness. And we do want to empower you guys and make sure that if you are suffering from a mental illness, if you think you're suffering, if you think your cousin, your sister, anybody around you is having an issue that's too deep for them to understand, because we all go through it. I worked in the mental health industry. We all go through bipolarisms, depression. We all go through several things, but you know that there is a very thin line between I'm just having a bad day, a bad week, to I am too depressed to get myself out of it. And sometimes you don't recognize those signs for yourself. Sometimes it takes other people around you. And unfortunately, we're very divided as a community. So a lot of times there's nobody else around you. So we have to empower everybody, exactly just like Valencia J just said. Do not be afraid. Get rid of that stigma that you should not seek help.
Just because
Black people,
and that also should let you know there's no one person when it comes
to
that can be exempt from this. You can
Nobody is exempt.
Nobody's judging you.
To Robin Williams,
not GemDTwin. Like check on your strong friend. That's what they say. Check on your strong friend.
Just because we laughing and talking with you don't mean we haven't had our moments.
Right, absolutely.
Stop thinking you better than the next person, or it's not you. You are it. You are it.
And part of that is the fact that, society has taught us that, that's not us, because we don't have a problem. But it's okay. Everything is okay. And we do want to take this moment of silence, because this is suicide is very close to Eb Deceleb as well. She will definitely, share things about that. And this is something that's big to all of us sitting right here. So let's take one moment. And then we're going to get into it, because we're going to have to turn it all the way back up. So if you guys know somebody, let's take one moment of silence for them as well.
And be honest.
And I think we're right.
Okay, I was like,
let's go.
You like, how long is that moment? How long is a moment?
But honestly, though, mental health is real. I mean, you cannot put a cap, a time on it, an age on it, anything like that. If you know somebody's experienced it, please call someone,
and
tell someone.
And there are plenty of resources out there. And that is the Suga Honey Iced TEA. Mental health is the Suga Honey Iced TEA, and not actually.
Just throw out also somebody beating you.
Also abuse,
domestic violence,
because those things also contribute.
All that
all abuse. We did a show on that as well. Actually, go after help. Don't. You're not alone. That's the point of that. And that is the Suga Honey Iced TEA. That is the shit, because we're not here for. We are not here for the shit. And moving into that, we got to tell you guys about the Suga Honey Iced TEA. I have to present two things to you guys for the Suga Honey Iced TEA.
Because for the sake of time, can we present one and I present one and we move forward?
Do you have some super shit? But it's personal, and I feel like. Okay.
Present one.
All
we
right.
got the limiter. Present.
Well, which one to? I just don't even. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about. Okay, we're gonna present two things for the Suga Honey Iced TEA. I might have to slip another one in there too. Okay, so for the Shits Award tonight.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if that's.
No, I'm just saying the Shits Award tonight. These are the two nominees for the Shits Award. Okay, Suga Honey Iced TEA would be Miss. I'm not going to say fatty, because I love my full-figured women, but I'm going to say the woman, the Caucasian woman who decided to sit her ass by the pool. And this was on 99.5. You guys can look at their website, iHeartRadio. The woman who decided to sit by the pool shaving her goddamn leg.
Oh, that
trash.com.
Because if we did it, everybody would have jumped down on
are
it.
not here for the shit. So I'm gonna have to. I had another one, and
okay, moving on.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak my other one in there, y'all.
Okay,
I'm gonna sneak it in there like shit.
Okay, so she got. See, even our guest has.
You
one.
guys.
How about
who else is up for the shit? Go ahead. You want
the shaver? You go ahead.
How Trump gonna tell people that he told them not to come to the White House when they already said they wouldn't come to the White House?
Look, but now okay. You know what?
I gotta bring that up because I ain't got no shit.
No, but you know what? The reason why I cannot allow you to bring Trump on here for Suga Honey Iced TEA is because
he is the shit.
He always
don't win.
His head
that's not stand a chance.
That's not fair. No,
that one.
It's not fair.
Eb Deceleb. Let me go on to the back line.
Eb Deceleb. She tried to trump us.
I know she did.
Okay, Eb Deceleb.
So my shit is actually has to do with me, right? So my shit is the fact that now you guys all know whoever's a Capitals fan, who's not a Capitals fan, Capitals is really doing well, the hockey team. So they're at the Stanley Cup or whatever. Okay. So I am a Mystics fan. Okay, I love to watch WNBA because I feel like they don't get enough support. We support all these men's sports, but we don't support the women. So I make sure I try to make it to every game. Long story short, they have a game tomorrow. The tickets, I find out, I'm like, okay, let me go to the game. I reached out to my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, babe, you want to go to the game? Oh, I don't know. I'm like, well, we get to see the Capitals after party afterwards. Oh, I don't know.
After party too.
They had an after. Exactly. Here's the thing. They're showing the game on the big screen. So I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, well, fine, fuck it. I'm not gonna get the tickets. So I said, I'll just see the next one. So then I go the next day. I said, what? It's like all this hype is going on and all this craziness is going on. I'm like, well, shit, let me try to go ahead and get these tickets. I see the tickets $700 sold out, a $1,700. I said, motherfucker, if I would have bought them damn 2 tickets yesterday, I could have resold them $30 tickets for goddamn $1,400 and I made me a whole fucking $2,800. I'm like, God damn it.
So now here we go.
So who gets the shits award? I lose on it.
You do. You get the shits award because I'm not here for. I'm not with this shit.
Because you know I normally be going to the game.
I'm not with this shit.
Oh no, I don't want.
I'm not with the shit. I'm not with the shits on Eb Deceleb for several different reasons. Number one, little girl. You need, if you gonna be about that life with that basketball shit, you need to be about it. You should have known damn well. You should have just known damn well. Even I know damn well. So yeah, I'm not with the shits. If I had a big next week, I'm gonna get you guys together because I'm gonna have a big piece of poop, a picture of some poop. I'm gonna have a big piece of poop. No, it's gonna be a picture of poop, so we can actually give out the award because you get the award. You're the type of holder. Yes. So the lady who was shaving her legs in the pool contaminated everybody and causing nightmares and making it so nobody is gonna go to the damn pool this summer because they're scared that your damn leg shit is all floating around.
Actually, she's trying to advocate for her.
That's fine.
But my shit's
Valencia J could have waxed your ass. But okay, so our producer is going to kill us dead. We can't even do a family. We can't even do detox.
But dang.
That's how she doing.
So we're gonna go ahead and let Valencia J go ahead and end this out, guys.
Because we need to have
next week.
We need to have, again, if you guys miss Valencia J coming in, you got to go back and rewatch it. Don't forget to join us on YouTube at SipsTea the Show. If you guys are on Facebook, hey, we love you. Thank you all for tuning in. And that is the Tea Spot. But if you're a YouTuber, join us on YouTube. We're really trying to direct this traffic over there. We saw several people join on YouTube, and we saw you say it's going to happen. Yes, it's going to happen. It is. Akia Kent. So, you guys join us. We're going to let Valencia J take us out. Just give us your number one. We don't have to take us all the way out, girl.
Girl, this ain't church.
We want you. I know.
Thank you.
Give us your website. We want you to give the people.
Trash. www.
You don't even have to say www no more. Isn't that funny, guys?
HPTTT. You know, everybody like
HTTP:// www. You don't have to do that. Pinky's Lash,
Brow, and Boutique.
No,
I like that.
Pinky's Brow and Lash Boutique. Catch me on YouTube. I got a YouTube page. Figure it out.
Okay.
Oh,
damn.
Okay.
Can you read?
All right.
Listen. You want to make it easy for the people or not?
Now let's stay in the wheelchair.
Pinky's Lash. Pinky's brow. See, you might be like, what comes first, lash or brow? Pinky's brow and lash boutique. Let her wow those brows. Let's get it together. Stop giving your money up for,
Yes,
stop going to like treat yourself sometimes. Keep your eyebrows. So yeah, we didn't get to our affinity section tonight, and we did not get. Yeah, that's when we talk about love. Let me ask you this real quick.
What's okay? Ask my love.
She real man.
Yes,
I just want you to ask.
I love it.
Okay, as we're going out, tell them about the family discount. No family discount. Yes, family discount. That's all I want to know.
Family discount.
Family discount.
Oh.
Yes.
You get a family discount when you mention them, but I gotta know that you mentioned them.
Did I just hear you get a discount if you mentioned SipsTea the Show?
And you gotta watch it and you gotta like it.
Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. But you guys, thank you so much for being out here. We'll definitely be back next Wednesday. Great thing is you can rewatch the show as much as you want. You can catch GemDTwin early in the part of the show.
Subscribe, share.
She did a live performance. You got your girl Valencia J, always your girl Eb Deceleb. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Love you. And guess what? Okay, first of all, you're gonna end this. But guess what? Until somebody actually ends us on YouTube, we can just come and keep on chatting it up.
So she found out the music that we just did. Then she we did that one. She couldn't end up. You can't end me. I did it for